One of my English projects was to make a list of things to do before it's too late. And the kids came up with different things, and then I made them narrow them down and pick one thing that they really wanted to do. And so they challenged me, well, what did I want to do? And I said, well, I have this postcard, and I really like the picture. I'd like to paint it. So I brought in the postcard and my blank canvas to show them I was really going to do it. And there it is. That's what happened. My name is Nancy Smith, and on June 26, 2008, I was in a near-fatal car accident while on a trip in Canada with my daughter's Girl Scout troop. Before my injury, I was a teacher at a high school level, and I taught for 22 years. This was our first out-of-the-country trip. We flew from Los Angeles to Vancouver and went on up to Whistler Resort and did some river rafting and zip lining, which was very fascinating and was very, very neat. The morning we left, the road was crowded. We were turning a corner that I didn't anticipate. Saw the guardrail, overcorrected my car, and crossed the yellow lines and ran into a Peterbilt truck. I couldn't move. I finally realized I wasn't the only one in the car, and that I had kids with me. I could hear the 3 kids in the back crying and moaning and screaming. And out of the corner of my eye, I could see my daughter. And I knew she was okay.
Having been in the accident with her, I waited to make sure I heard her voice before I felt like everything was going to be okay.
And I kept trying to remember if I'd done all the things I could for Savannah to make her healthy and strong. I worried that Mark didn't know where I was and I wasn't going to see him again. I could hear my name being called out. And I could hear people saying, "Stay with us." And after they brought me back 5 times, I was secure enough to go into surgery and start having things fixed. And of course, the worst part was the spinal cord injury, which was the worst that my doctor said he'd seen.
She was spent a month in Vancouver recuperating enough so she could fly home to California to continue her rehab for 2 more months before she actually came home.
This kind of a situation doesn't really mean it. She's okay, but for me, it's enough to have her around.
The last 8 years has been her demonstrating of courage every day. Just the fact that she wants to get out of bed and do things, her wanting to do something to make a difference in people's lives, those who have spinal cord injuries, is just amazing to me. And I'm very proud of her. I'm proud to be her husband.